This December, you're invited on The Journey, an unforgettable tale of redemption, grace, and second chances. As the lives of 5 strangers are never the same again. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll learn to believe in miracles. And no, you don't have to go all the way to the West End or even sell your firstborn child to get your tickets. They're free. Simply register at newwine.co.uk/events. Because it's all happening at New Wine Church, but we're expecting a packed out house. So make sure you get your tickets today. The Journey, because we're all searching for something. This Halloween, trade the pumpkins, witches, and goblins for the ultimate children's praise party. That's right, Hallelujah Night takes place at New Wine Church, Thursday 31st from 7 p.m. Where else will your children be able to enjoy gymnastics, Bible trivia, singing and dancing, a piano recital, fashion show, games, and more? It's all happening at New Wine Church. New Wine Hallelujah Night, the godly alternative to Halloween.
The European Court 42 years ago had said that there is no distinction among subjects, whether it's English, math, sex education, religious education. If any form of indoctrination is occurring, you have a right to opt out. So this is very important. I think that the government's position on opt-outs isn't sustainable under the current law. It would be very simple also for teachers to move stuff that rightly belongs in sex education and put it as part of relationships education and then tell parents, well, this is now relationships education, you don't have a right of withdrawal. And that just legally fails. So if you find yourself in a position where this is happening, please contact us. Go to www.christianconcern.com and let us know so that we can act in support of you and your parental rights. So at the end of the day, there is a legal standard set. It's not talked about a lot and it's not mentioned in the guidance, but the legal standard set is that there's a prohibition on indoctrination of children. So the line between teaching respect for other people based on a protected characteristic, so respecting someone who identifies as LGBT, for example, there is a fine line between teaching respect and affirming a lifestyle. So equality, ultimately, is that we are all created in God's image. We share a common humanity, and based on that, we're all equal. Equality doesn't mean that all behaviors are equal. It doesn't mean that all lifestyle choices are equal. So this material becomes very difficult on a practical level for teachers to present to students. So the standard is that this material, if it lacks objectivity, if it's not critical, and if it's not pluralistic, then that means it's indoctrinating and it shouldn't be in our schools, and you can raise a complaint about this material. Looking at some of these books, looking at My Princess Boy, Daddy's Roommate, I would say that not only does this have no educational value, it is not critical and it's not objective, and it breaches your parental rights, and it can be challenged. So this does create a situation where Ofsted is saying that this material is okay, but the law really on it suggests otherwise. And so this stuff will be worked out in the courts over time, but be aware as parents, you do have a right to object. And my suggestion is, at the outset, when these policies are being developed next year, be very active in ensuring that this material is not part of your child's education, and that when they bring up any of this material, that it not be so pervasive in the curriculum that it offends your parental rights and the ability of you to raise your child in accordance with your Christian faith.